Hey guys, welcome back to Grim Reaper for another video for Raidshadowlegends. Today we have got another video on HYDRA. Today it's going to be on hard. It's going to be on my account. It's a great team, super strong. First of all, before we go into the builds or anything like that, we have got account giveaway going on the channel. So I just want to bring this up for a second. Let me just do this. Here we go. Here we are. So we have account giveaway going on right now, and as you see, it is a very lovely account. But basically, if you would like to enter for the giveaway, this is going to be on the YouTube. So that will be on the end of this video. I will ping this towards the end, and you can have a look there as well. Right, so let's get into today's video. So today's video is going to be a free-to-play one key hard team. We're going to do the run, and then we're going to go into the gear. I will list chapters down below, but basically the legendaries we have used are 3 or 4 more fusions, champions, and can easily be replaced, which I will talk about once we go over the builds and stuff like that. So let's go and see this run, and then we'll come back with the builds, etc. Okay then, so let's go over this and we'll see who can replace who. So let's just talk about this quickly. Hugo can replace UK. Bear in mind you do lose a revive. We use UK because he's a form of fusion, also he's strong affinity, and a little bit better than Hugo at the moment with that. So that is someone you bear in mind. Anyone with AoE block buffs is going to be really useful, but he's also better as well because he does have that chance to strip buffs as well. So that's something to bear in mind. Lydia can be replaced with any defense down, Hugo or anything like that. Just bear in mind we are bringing a weakling in as well. And Lydia is a free champion in the day. I know mine's a +4. But that's just damage from Warmaster. I can guarantee you that it's not anything crazy or anything like that. So ignore the +4 bit. It is what it is, kind of thing, right? So 4 can be replaced with pretty much any provoke champion, like Molly, Koronag, Krisk, Skull. There is so many champions that can replace him. To lockdown, DK, and then even to debate mischief as well. Obviously, Samuel is a champion that is quite unique with this. It can't really be placed in some sense, but your next best thing if you don't have a Samuel is bringing Veils. There is quite a few champions in the game that brings you Veils. So you can also look at that as well, because Torment was out by quite a bit this run. Again, that's more legendaries as well. I don't think Raidshadowlegends is probably the only epic off the top of my head that brings Veils, right? So that's something to bear in mind. The Rat is here as a DPS slot. DPS slot should always be in the lead. With Samuel at the end of the turn, I have Mortu, who can replace with like Drexstar or any HP burn champion, or even DPS. You can run Royal Guards and Husk if you really wanted to, but these 2 DPS roles are so good and so versatile. It depends on who you bring. I didn't want to overkill this boss, so if they take the Rat in the day, then the extra turn meter will then go to 2nd place, which is going to be my AoE HP burn champion, and then I want Hugo to be after that, because then it's probably they probably died or something like that, so I want that turn meter to go for his revive, right? That's why he's the 3rd. Lydia's 4th. It's not really going to get there. If he gets to the 4th, then it's pretty much game, set and match for the Hydra. As you can see, we did quite a bit of damage actually. Like, I could have raised this easily to 16 to 60 or 70 million if I replaced the AoE HP burn champion. The AoE HP burn champion is weak, but bear in mind he has great synergy with the team, right? Because his HP burn can be used over the poison cloud, and there isn't many champions that can land the HP burn when the poison cloud's on. So that's something to bear in mind. That's a really powerful tool. He is a really good Hydra champion. He doesn't bring you the damage, but he does allow you to carry on bringing you that. So I don't know if he has Warmaster. I just put like a really basic gear on him. I just threw gear onto him, and I just made sure he had enough accuracy to land the debuffs, really. So let's go over these builds then, and let's have a look on what we're working with. So we're going to start with Lydia. She's in a shield set. Honestly, I just use these for other things. It's nothing important. You can just do like a high damage build as well. So probably the best way to build Lydia is, for hard anyways, make sure she's got a 250 accuracy for sure. You want her to land on debuffs. And that's one thing to bear in mind. You can also put resistance on her as well, and maybe a blood shield ring so she keeps putting up debuffs, and maybe even do the mischief baiting. However, I would probably say go with high accuracy, like 250. You don't need 273 speed, you need like 230 and then good defense and good HP, which is respectful. And I would then crit kappa and then critical damager. So you could build like a really high damage build on that if you got good gear. Just bear in mind, like a lot of people use Lydia for other things. Obviously, the blessing should be brimstone, and then the masteries are pretty average. Option. Again, I wouldn't recommend going with Eagle Eye. I would get that Warmaster prop for sure. Let's go in with the main man then, bringing in 24 million damage. This guy is a absolute beast. So we have him at 94 critical rate. We have 294 critical damage. I didn't realise he had so much that critical damage. Accuracy 330, 4000 attack, good HP as well. So we do want him to make sure he has got some HP. As you can see, he falls over quite a bit from Wrath, so if you wanted to, you could drop the damage down on him a little bit and then go HP chest, for example, and stuff like that. And then you got to think as well, you can fully ascend his gear if you wanted to give him more HP. These are the masteries that we've gone with. Bonus, it's not his main damage. His main damage is in his kit with the bombs and poisons, right? So there is the wrap. We've gone everything through that. We are now going to use For's job in the team is basically to bait mischief and to lock down DK, right? He has a AoE provoke, sorry not AoE provoke, but he has a multi-hitter provoke on an A2 on a 3-turn cooldown. He also has a 30% chance, I think it is, on a provoke on the A1. It's a bit meh, but it is what it is. Blood Shield makes him a little bit better to use that for the for mischief, and then the refresh is really nice to proc on the provoke on the A2 if you get a chance. So refresh not really needed, but it is a recommendation. If you can get it, that'd be great. Obviously I'm a super in-game player. I do have refresh and stuff like that. This is something you guys will pick up over time. So accuracy then for hard, I need 250 accuracy. Resistance, I need 420 resistance, not 500. This is a brutal build. We generally want him to be the slowest in the team. So I think mischief speed is around about 215, I believe. So anything faster than that would be great. You can, if you're going to run Samuel, you can run the lead champion way slower because you're going to get loads of turn meter as well. So I'd say like 180, 190 is good speed for the lead if you're using Samuel. Defense and then good HP as well. Obviously Brimstone as a tier 6 mastery. Then I didn't need to do the A1 as much. I could use that heal way more than I wanted to for sure. So that's something to kind of bear in mind there. And then we're gonna go over our epics. We have this guy. There's nothing special about him. All wanted was good accuracy, and that was about it. And good HP. Again, nothing special. I don't even know if he's fully booked. I've never really played with him, but he is a great epic. And obviously, I'm trying to use better epics as well throughout this. These are not the best. The first one that let me just turn the camera back on. And then we have Samuel, right? So this is the wrong Samuel, this is the right Samuel. I know it was fully built because I built it. So again, with Samuel, I actually went with quite a bit of HP, reasonable speed, critical damage, critical rate, but I did really want the HP and the regen right to keep him alive. He's really important. So if you're struggling to keep him alive, change this to HP. Like, his damage is his second priority, but his main priority for sure is actually going to be trying to stay alive to give you that extra turn meter. So that's something to bear in mind, right? That's a really important skill to kind of know. These are not the best masteries, so do not copy these. Just copy the last masteries that we had. This is for me testing out arena builds and stuff like that. So probably could add more damage in all fairness. That might be something that is worth to point out. And then we've got Mighty Yuga, right? I don't know if I've shown him already. I think I might have shown him already. We'll just go over his gear very quickly. So again, I wanted good speed, good accuracy. Again, too much speed and accuracy for hard, but this is normally used on brutal, right? So again, good HP. I want regen on him because he's a little bit squishy. Not the best reviver either, so that's something to bear in mind. He's fine for a mangling. So there we are, formal team for HYDRA. It's a one-key team. It's free to play. I've given you replacements as well if you're struggling in HYDRA. If you're still struggling after that, we do takeovers in Twitch. So again, come and pop over to grimreapertvraid. Ask me some couple of questions. I might give you some coaching, or you can save up some channel points and get your HYDRA runs done by me, and I will build your teams, give you some one-to-one coaching as well within stream. That records itself for 2 weeks. You can come back to that for willy and dilly for 2 weeks, right? So definitely is a strong recommendation. I also did a HYDRA takeover recently, which I posted yesterday. I will ping this at the end of the video, as well as the count giveaway on 2 separate sides at the top. Please remember, if you like my content, to comment, like and subscribe. Really important to the channel and really help support the channel to allow me to make more videos like this, right? Anyway, till then, peace.